You know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.
Welcome into a very special edition of Coffee and a Conversation presented by White Cane Coffee. The cafe is open in the plaza across from Tops all through the downtown construction. Stop in. It's a rainy day today, but you can get yourself a fresh hot cup. Got myself some Dragon's Roast here this morning. Stop in, say hi to the friendly folks at White Cane. If you don't want to deal with that construction or go out in the rain, that's no problem. White Cane's also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. You can also order your favorite roast to brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. And we are here in downtown Warren on Liberty Street, a bike rodeo going on, courtesy of the Warren Police Department, Warren Lions Club, Warren Cycle Shop. And we have as our special guest for this segment, Warren City Police Captain Jeff Doherty. And JD, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you very much. Glad to be here.
So what prompted you guys? Why did you want to do a bike rodeo for the kids here today?
Community event. When the Lions Club said they wanted to put on a bike rodeo, we were all on board wanting to get in, help out, do what we could for a community event. Unfortunately, there's a little rain, but we're still go.
Unfortunately, but fortunately, maybe keeps you out of the dunk tank today. Does it?
Does.
But you're getting wet either way, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to have the dunk tank, but because of the rain, decided we were going to scrap that idea, which is why I'm still in my shorts. But that's all right. Maybe next time.
Yeah. And so what are some of the stations that you guys have going on here for the kids with this bike rodeo?
Yeah, so what we are doing is the kids first come, and we end up checking out their helmet, check out their bike, make sure it's safe. If they need a helmet, we provide helmets. Mm-hmm. We go through the bike, make sure the tires are up, make sure the bike fits up, make sure there's nothing that's broken on the bike that could, cause malfunction while we're on the course. The first course of action they do is they do a ride. They're told to look, and they call out whether there's a car or no car. It's just a piece of paper. Then there's a paper throw. They come down through the course, and they throw papers into a bin. Right. We have a slalom course. They have to go through the slalom course, come back, get a timed event, and then they got to come up to the traffic light and either signal left, right, or stop. So we teach them the hand signals.
Right. And so from a police perspective, how beneficial is this for you guys to get the kids out here and teach them, not just some of the safety aspects, but like you mentioned with the signals and riding through traffic, obviously we want people to use the bike lanes that are here in town.
Yeah, there's multiple reasons this benefits the kids. One, the biggest part is the bicycle safety, being out on the road. The second is to interact with us as the police officers, with the community and the kids, show that, we're just normal people, wanting to be safe, and that they can approach us at any time. The other part is that if they are out on the road on their bikes, they know how to use their signals. Their bike is safe. They know what to look for when they're out there. Make sure their helmet fits. So there's multiple benefits to the whole sim like this.
And I know the Youngsville Police Department had a similar event earlier in the summer. And one of the things Todd Meinhuser said to me at that point is, the more you guys are able to get out in the community and put your faces in front of the kids and put them in an event like this, that it helps them become comfortable with you in an event that they need to come, need police assistance at some
Absolutely. I mean, all these kids have been here today, even though it's rainy, the turnout's been phenomenal. They come up to us, they interact with us. I just had a dad come up and say he saw my Facebook Live post on our department page. I had a little girl came up and give me a hug and thank me for the hot dog. So it's awesome. I mean, you can't beat it. Downtown Warren, promoting events like this. WCCBI's got an event going on, the farmers market. It's just, although the rain's here, it's just an awesome Saturday.
Well, like you said, the rain just doesn't seem to be keeping people away. And what does that say about the community and their desire to come out and be part of these events?
It says a lot. I mean, I've said it for years. The community of the city of Warren and Warren County is just, it's real strong. And we love that. We love to promote events. We love to be out here with the community. The Lions Club, we're so grateful that they invited us along to help out with this. So
And again, specifically for a bike rodeo, it's sitting almost directly in front of the Warren Cycle Shop there. And I know Andy and those guys have been out helping you guys. But to have experts like that just right here in the community, again, how much of a benefit is that for this type of event?
Huge. I mean, Andy and Matt are both out here. They're checking over the bikes. They're making sure they're safe. If they need something, they're taking their tools, they're taking parts, they're helping these kids out. So just to promote the Warren Cycle Shop and out here, they're here all the time. Our police bikes, so we have 4 officers that are certified on police bikes. They're always, willing to help us out, look at our bikes, make sure our officers are safe. So,
did you get a chance to get on one of the bikes today to go through the course?
No. We have one of our bikes here. I'm a certified bike officer. I haven't been on the bike for a couple of years, but I might be, challenged to do it.
You're going to put that old adage to test, aren't you? It's just like riding a bike, right? All right. Well, that will do it for this segment of our very special edition of Coffee and a Conversation. I want to say thank you to Warren City Police Captain Jeff Doherty for giving us some time and putting on this great event. We really appreciate all you guys do for the community.
Thanks,
all right. Thanks, JD. We'll be right back after this with more Coffee and a Conversation. Come celebrate the grand opening of the new Howard Hanna Professionals location on Wednesday, September 13th. Head to 4234 Market Street between 11:30 a.m. and 7 p.m. to meet your local Warren County agents and tour their new location. Come celebrate with a ribbon cutting, door prizes, and food trucks. Again, that's 11:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on September 13th at 4234 Market Street, the new home of Howard Hanna Professionals in Warren County.
The only thing worse than being stuck at home is being stuck at home without coffee. We can't let that happen. Browse our selection and order online. From sweet to tangy, hot or iced, we have something for you. White King Coffee, because every cup makes a difference. Cheers.
And welcome back as White King Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation. We are on location in the Warren Midtown parking lot today. There's a car show going on. And we have a couple of special guests, John Papalea, the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, Brent Eskin. You guys, not maybe the best day for a car show, but got a few vehicles out here and some people to turn out. How's it been so far?
Well, that's a good way to put it. You know what? But I think everyone who's come is having a good time, and we appreciate the folks that have come out. And car show benefits a safe place here in Warren. So good cause and a lot of fun and a lot of activity going on here. Yeah. Regardless with the farmers market and the bike rodeo and things like that.
Yeah, we expected a couple more cars than we got, but we got what we got, and we've learned some things, and next year's car show is going to be much better.
Absolutely. One thing we can't control, obviously, is the weather, so it's been a little damp, but a good learning experience, and a lot of pretty cool cars that did come out, and as Brent said, certainly looking out and looking forward to next year to continuing on.
So you mean you don't have your special space laser to just make this rain go away, John? Come on. I thought the chamber had everything.
You know what? It's supply chain. It got hung up.
And you mentioned, this is to benefit a safe place. And how did you guys come up with this idea to utilize a car show to then benefit a local organization?
I think Brent and I kind of talked, and Brent's been kind of the mastermind of the car show here. So we wanted to run the car show event, and then obviously wanted a way to help out a good cause. And certainly, a safe place does a lot of good in our community. I think October was the Domestic Abuse Awareness Month, so it's kind of creeping up to that time of year too. So a good way to help them promote, help raise a little money, and then, again, have a little fun here downtown.
And so you guys were just talking a little bit ago about going out and doing the walk around and judging. You've got prizes for the top place winners here. Explain a little bit about that process and how you come to those decisions.
What we did was we used chamber members to promote the car show, and from that we went out, and obviously we're all car people, so we went to some of the chamber members that deal in cars and had them go ahead and help us with the prizes.
Okay. And how are the cars judged? I mean, how do you determine which one, say, gets first place over second place? Or what are some things you're looking for?
It's going to be interesting. It's not going to be the standard car show. We're actually going to have one of the representatives from the Safe Place actually come around, and she's going to pick her favorite 3 cars, and she's going to go with her first favorite, her second favorite, and her third favorite, and that's the way we're going to do this.
We're putting all the pressure on her.
So, but a unique way, and like you said, that gets a safe place involved in this process as well, and probably a little different. I'm sure some of these folks are traveling to car shows and they have to, they know they have to do certain things and have their vehicles looking certain ways, and this one's just completely different.
Correct.
Mixing it up, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll probably, as we move into future years, and Brett and I was talking, and maybe altering how we do it. We one thing we did do was listen to some of the folks that are here on that have been involved with car shows. So, hey, you could do different divisions and things like that we may bring into the fold in future years.
And talking about the future, I know we were chatting a little bit before we went on the air here, and you mentioned one of the things that you didn't plan for was to create a rain date. Is that going to be one of the first things you do next year?
I believe it is, yeah. I think that would be a really fine idea, to have some backup plans.
Yeah, I think we started talking about that this morning at about 5 minutes to 8.
When the rain was supposed to start at 2 and it started at 8:30, so we're like, a rain day would have been a good idea.
So, you still had a number of vehicles. I'm seeing, about a half dozen or so right behind us here. Were you surprised that many people still came out today despite the weather?
Yes and no. To be honest, there's the hardcore people that are going to come out no matter what. There was conversations that there was a lot of people that had committed to come to this, but with the rain and how expensive their cars are, they kind of backed out at the last minute. So, but yeah, we've got a whole bunch of hardcore people out here.
And explain a little bit about what that community is like generally. The people that are going to a number of these shows, or one every weekend, or what have you. What are some of the things that tie them together? Obviously, outside of just a love for cars.
The love for cars is the big one. It's more of a social event. A lot of these people come out, they share information about themselves. The off-roaders get together and they talk about off-road vehicles, people that have built their performance vehicles. They all kind of congregate together and talk and show and visit about what they've done to their vehicles. So it's really a good community event for them as well as us.
And so somebody who may be watching this and has that love for cars, and maybe is working on one of their own or has one that they'd like to show off, how would they get involved in some of these shows locally?
I've been involved in car shows for decades, but usually somebody says, I'm going to go to a car show, and would you like to go along? And they get in the passenger seat, they ride along, and the bug starts. Yeah. And once the bug starts, it just continues and continues and continues until it's an obsession.
So did you get a chance to go in the passenger seat of one of these cars, get bit by the bug, John?
You know what? No one's putting me in the passenger side yet. But it's been a lot of fun. I think, from someone who, honestly, I don't go to a lot of car shows or anything like that. It's been really cool just to listen to everyone talk. You can sort of see the camaraderie with each other and the pride they take in their vehicles. That's for sure.
All right, guys. I know you're going to get into your walk around with these vehicles here real soon, and trying to wrap things up a little bit early today.
Just about one, yeah.
Just because of the weather, and again, unfortunately, that's one of those things that happens when you play in an outdoor event.
Yep, you can't control it, man. So.
All right, well, John and Brent, thank you guys so much for taking some time with us today on Coffee and a Conversation. That will wrap it up for this week's episode. Next week, we'll be back live in the White Cane Coffee Cafe, which is open in the plaza across from Tops, all through the downtown construction. Stop in, get a fresh cup, maybe say hi to the friendly folks at White Cane. They're also available on DoorDash, and you can order your favorite roasted brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. For John and Brent, this is Brian Hagberg on Your Daily Local saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Know what would make that better? A cup of White Cane coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.